It is said one must be on their knees. That is why in the old Shaolin temples, when somebody went there, I want to get in, nobody would come to the door. Months would pass. Some of the stories go, once the people fell sick. Yeah, okay. Go get him, bring him in. And would nurture back to health. I said, well, I want to learn Kung Fu. Get a broom, sweep the yard, cook. Ultimately, the day would come that they would meet the master. And he would say, sit, have tea. And if they sat down and had tea, they were immediately thrown out. Thrown out why? Because they considered themselves equal to that which was the teacher. And when you are equals to that, you cannot learn from that. So out you go. Okay. It is never a matter between people. It was a matter of attitude, of learning. Now, I don't say that we should be that extreme. If you invite me to tea, if I'm alive and I'm okay, I'll have tea with you. You drink tea, I'll drink coffee. Or you drink tea, I'll drink cognac. If you got the good kind. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that it's not about people, it's about attitude. When I have the attitude of accepting the truth, I only promise you one thing, the truth. That's all. That's all. I cannot promise you joy, I cannot promise you intelligence, I promise you the truth. And if you deal with the truth, joy, love, peace, intelligence, or greater range of intelligence comes. What you already know comes. You watch me when I talk about certain concepts and things. Notice my eyes. That's because I'm looking at it. Now, there are times you ask me a question and I'm like this, don't listen. Because I'm not looking at it, I don't care. That is the idea. You see, when you come to the truth of objectivity, you see. And you report what you see. You report what is seen. Objectivity. The first step in the process. The pain of being brought to your knees is simply a ripping of what you think you know when it comes against the truth. A ripping. That's all. I've said this before. Everyone wants to feel that they are the hero of their story. Everybody wants to feel that they are, I'm it. Everyone wants to feel that. Big ego trip. Big ego trip. Huh. Wow. It is not just amongst the everyday, the ordinary people, but among some of our largest intellects. The idea of gravity. The idea used to be that gravity is that pulls us toward the center of the earth. Shh. It's not true. Nothing, the observation. There's not one thing in the universe that happens with a pull. It's all with a push. The law is the law is the law is the law. Not a pull, a push. One thing hits another, bang, it moves. We can't figure it out. You know, we can figure. Oh, God, we can figure out everything except gravity. Just have a thought. Just a moment. May I borrow a moment of your time to introduce the idea? Maybe there's no such thing as gravity. Maybe there's no such thing as a force that pulls. Mass creates warps in space. The size of an object creates the size of the warp. And maybe it is space itself pushing down in the act of pushing rather than pulling. Maybe it's the push of all that nothing. You see, it takes a whole lot of nothing to make something. And you've got the weight of the entire no-thingness of the universe pushing down on the warp that this thing makes as it moves through space and pushes down. Wow. Son of a gun. Look at the Milky Way, or look at any galaxy. Move back for a moment, if you will. And you see it's like this. It's like all these little spiral arms. And everything moving toward the center because there is a whirlpool. I'll come to you in a second. The law is the law is the law is the law. Space is warped. So everything is running around these little warps. These little circles, down into the rabbit hole, or the black hole. Yes, Paul?
Size and speed determine gravitational push.
Right. Yeah, gravitational push, not pull. Okay? And all I'm saying here is when giant egos become involved, rather than see and observe, it becomes, well, I think. Well, see, everybody's smarter than me. They think. I don't think. I just go, there you go. There it is. Here you go. I don't know how to do that other thing anymore. If you just look at it, you see. But to do that, the first step of unlearning, objectivity must be present. That is the first step. The first step. What are we to understand? Not me, because you cannot understand me, I mean you. You can't understand you. You can only be you. But now let us understand something. Some people take that, well, I've been acting this way all my life. This is the way I... No, I'm not talking about the you that you learn to be. The you that is this ego trip. The you that has built up defenses. The you that has built up this giant ego. I'm not talking about that. That's not you. You were you when you got here and you didn't have that. When you got here, you didn't know if you were white or black. You didn't know if you were tall or short. You didn't know any of these things. You didn't know if you were smart or dumb. You didn't know if you were cross-eyed or straight-eyed. You didn't know if you were gay or straight. You didn't know any of those things, but yet you were. That's the you. That is the only you. Everything else is the illusion. Okay? That is the you that you can only be. I can only be what I am. That is why I say you can only be God. You cannot be Jesse. You can only be God. I'm it. I am it. That's all. I mean, are you male? I don't know. Body seems to be. Unless I've grown an extra thumb. No. It is about letting go to know the truth, the greatest truth of all. The greatest truth of all. Because it's the only truth. Now, that does not mean that you can't live a life that is commensurate with physical reality. But you will live it differently. You will live it differently. Yes, Jesse.
I just remembered something in the Christian, I guess it's in the Bible, it just came to me. This phrase that says, "Be still and know that I am God." And they put that, the Christian people say, oh, they attribute that to just, but that's really every single human being. And
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yes. That is every single human being. Be still.